Hi heathens! Today's video is going to be my March 2022 premium BoxyCharm. I am going to try to make it through this video. I'm still not in the best headspace, but I'm very excited for this box because one of my items, my choice items, was a foundation, and I'm going to give more details, but this is going to be my last premium for a little bit, but that'll be for another video, because if I talk about it now, I might cry. So, one of my items in here is a foundation, and the other item I believe I did pick for me, because the one that I wanted was not actually an option, so I don't know if that means I'm stuck with the other one, or if they only allow so many to be picked, and then they have some for people who don't pick. I don't know. So we're going to see. So without further ado, let's get on into it. So I am wearing a little bit of makeup that I've had on all day. Just highlighter and mascara. And so the foundation I will try on, assuming it looks like it is going to be the right shade, because this was obviously like an online judgment, which I've been doing pretty good with recently, if I do say so myself. So let's see what is in here. So this is your little spoiler of my items. Let's see if I can balance this on my desk with the makeup wipes moved. Yes, yes. Okay. So I'm going to take everything out to see what I've got, and then we will do the foundation. So this month's theme is Game Changer. And on the back, it has our items and pricing. So the first thing in here, yes, that's what I thought this was. This is the Grace and Stella Everything is Better in Pink eye mask, a collagen boosting eye mask. There's 12 pairs in here. So I have not this one. Dang, I thought they were in here. It's a different Grace and Stella one. I want to say it's like a caffeine eye mask or something. And I really like those. I'm not going to say they make that much of a difference per se, but I love the way that they like feel. Okay, next we have, okay, so this is a mascara, so I won't be trying it. This is the Acer Beauty The Big Bang Mascara. So prior to getting the first Acer Beauty eyeshadow palette a while back in Ipsy, I had never heard of this brand, and now we're seeing them in like every single box. So I'd love to do a little more research into them. Then we have the, okay, this is exactly what I thought. I was afraid, not necessarily afraid, that's the wrong word. I was thinking I might receive a skincare item, and that's why I wanted to wait on the foundation. So this is the Ciate London Dewy Skin Vitamin C Glass Glow Primer. So of course you've got that shiny Ciate London packaging. And I'm wondering if this is going to be comparable to, where is it? I really need to reorganize this because this is just such chaos. The Rodial, I don't know how to pronounce it, glass primer. Obviously very similar packaging. This kind of seems to be the theme of shape that a lot of these are taking on right now. But, you know, why not? Let's give it, ooh, actually, you know what? On second thought, I'm going to wait to try this in another video with like my CoverGirl foundation, because I know how that one works on my skin, and I kind of want to try this foundation with no primer first so that I can see how it sits, how it looks, because if I put that on and it doesn't mix well with this foundation and then the foundation looks like trash, I don't want to think it's the foundation's fault. So next item we have, oh, okay, we have the One Size, which is Patrick Starr's brand, Ultimate Setting Powder in Translucent. This is big. This kind of reminds me of the ABH setting powder thing. Like the size. Ooh, I love the packaging though. This is gorgeous. Oh, okay. It's got one of the little lifty bits. And then, do we have a seal? Yes, we do. Can we get to the seal is the better question. Boom. So you've got the little slash in one size is the like sifter where it's all going to come out. Put a little bit on my finger. So it is translucent, but it has a little bit of color. It's not a white translucent. If this falls, I'm going to be so upset. So I'm just putting it on this side of my hand. And there's definitely, I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but there's definitely a like mattifying setting. It's also really soft. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really nice powder actually. Am I going to try it with this foundation? I don't know. It depends on how dewy the foundation is. Because again, I don't want the foundation to wind up looking bad, and it's because it's not mixing well with other products that I'm combining it with. So then we have, I have no idea what this is. This is Som Institute Transport. It says on the side, exfoliating without abrasion, soft cotton pads. Oh, this was the other choice item. Darn. Okay. This is soft cotton pads infused with MDT5. Exfoliate dead skin cells on skin surface, unclogging blocked pores while delivering highly engineered vitamins, thus improving resiliency, hydration, and encouraging cell renewal. How to use smooth pad over smooth pad over clean face, neck, and upper chest after using nourishing cleanser, which I do not have because it's like bolded, so it's like their brand. And it has 50 pads in here. I want to see what the little box looks like, or tub. It's probably a tub. Oh, it's even got a little informational thingy. So each of the items, I guess, in their range, have a color. That is like the simplest packaging I think I've ever seen. It's got the dot and then a little bit of information. Nice and sleek. I like it. All right. Now, for me, big ticket item. It may not be the most expensive item, but I was really looking forward to this, and you know, if this is the last box that I'm going to get for a while, I'm glad to have received it. Even if it doesn't work out for me, like, this is something I would never get a chance to try on my own. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And I picked the shade 2 Neutral. So, we'll see how that works on me. So, it just, like, pulls the little sticker apart when you open it. And this, look at that luxury. You've got like frosted glass. Oh my gosh. I feel weird because I'm like, I should not be touching a Charlotte Tilbury product. All right. So we got a nice little pump here. I mean, looking at the bottle, it's so cold. Like, it's really cold here today. I mean, not really cold. That's an exaggeration. But considering, like, 2 weeks ago, it was back in the 80s. Maybe a little light. I don't know. Next to my neck, it looks good. My face is just a little red, as per usual. So, we'll see. Okay. Let's give it a pump. I'm so nervous. What if this doesn't work for me? And I don't know if this is going to be... I didn't even wet my sponge, so I guess we're gonna try it with a brush first that I don't even have. Yeah, I do. I was like, I thought I grabbed it. I'm just gonna use this little BoxyCharm brush, and if it doesn't work, I might try it later with a sponge. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So this is what it looks like on the back of my hand. Like, on my hand, the shade match looks pretty good. So, kind of thick feeling, but not like moussey thick. I don't know if that makes any sense. We are putting it right over the highlighter that I'm wearing. So if it gets a little weird in that area, we're going to know that it's because it's going over my powder highlighter. And we'll try again. So, just start blending, huh? So yeah, I'm not going to go into detail, but as I said, there will be a video coming up. I guess I'll try to do it with a get ready with me once I'm in a better headspace for it. Ooh. I didn't notice. It is fragranced, but it's a really nice smell. Like it has kind of a floral, like, I want to say almost a gardenia-y smell. Because it smells like something that my mom would have worn as a perfume. Like in the best way. That's a really, really nice smell. Okay, so far, so good. Like, this is looking really nice. And my skin is not, like, necessarily in the most prepped. Not in the sense of a primer, per se. But, like, I'm kind of oily. But, like, we're looking good. Like, obviously, this is the side still without. And the side with. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. We're just picking it up with my finger. Patting it on. And then we will go in with whatever's left to see if it is buildable. Because there is still a little bit on my hand. So, let's see. See, against the redness of my skin, it does start to look a little yellowish. But once it's all blended out, I think it's looking really nice. And that's only because I have a lot of flushing that happens on my cheeks. That's just a thing. But when I try, like, warmer toned foundations, because initially I thought I had cool undertones just because I'm a redhead. Well, when I try cooler foundations, they tend to look like wrong. Okay, so there is, I want to see if I can show you this. Right down my nose, it's not sitting the best, and I think it's because I have a dry patch there, so that's a spot that I would probably need to moisturize a little more right prior to putting this on. I don't know if that's going to show up even. But I'm going to take a little bit of what's left on the brush and just slightly stipple it across my face. And then start to blend it out. Seems like it builds up well enough. I am going to try that setting powder. Since we see what it looks like currently, at least. I'm gonna put the cap back on it. Fancy. Oh no. What? Am I putting it on backwards? Does it have to go on a certain way? Okay, there we go. Whew. I was like, did I break it already? This is why I can't have nice things. Okay. So, let's get a good fluffy brush. Yeah. Good fluffy brush. I was seeing, so like, I don't know if you can tell, but the top is kind of, ooh, you can see some of the powder coming out. The top is kind of brown, so I was like, did I use this for a bronzer last? But there's just a bunch of loose powder coming out of it. So, all right, let's get this setting powder because I want to see if it mattifies some of the little oiliness I got going on now. Well, not now. I had it before I put on the foundation, but... Oh, that reminds me. Okay, yeah, it sets well. Like, I don't feel like if I put it on when I wasn't oily, I don't feel like I would need to set it per se. But we're going to set it. So we're just going to tap straight down into that little hole here. And pat her down. I'm putting it across my eye too because my eyes are oily. Don't judge me. Put her across the forehead here. I'm going to try to do one side of the face first, see if y'all can tell a difference. Because I can, but I don't know how well it'll show up on camera. Especially with this ring light right in my face. But if I cut it off, you won't see anything. Okay. So, set side. Not set side. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit more. So I can go in on the other side of my face. I'm really excited about this box, actually. It's a... Ooh. Way too much. The bristles went in a lot deeper into the hole that time. And, we picked up a lot. Like, I'm torn. Because on one hand, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good one to go out on. But on the other hand, I'm like already getting FOMO. Because I'm like, what if the next one's even better? Because I haven't even seen April's choices yet. They come out Monday the 14th, I think. Whatever the Monday is after I'm uploading this. So this should be going up on Sunday. So the next day is when the choice should open. The choice should open. So, yeah. I'm going to add on a little bit of highlighter because I feel weird without it. So I'm just going to go in with the Kylie Princess Please. Just taking my big fluffy brush. This is the one I've been using for highlighter for every single shade recently. So I really need to wash her, but just feel like highlighter kind of makes everything look better. Not because I look too matte, but because I'm obsessed with highlighter now. Like literally 7 years ago me would have looked at the highlighter trend and been like, ew, what? And now I love highlighter. I'm not going to say I don't go out of the house without it on, because that is definitely a little dramatic, but I much prefer to have it on. And, yeah, that is it. Let's get into some prices, shall we? The Charlotte Tilbury foundation is not as much as I was expecting. I don't know why I thought this was going to be more. Still pricey, but it's $44. Why was I expecting it to be way more? The Acer Beauty Big Bang Mascara is $28. The Som Institute Exfoliating Glycolic Acid Pads. This is $65. You are getting 50 pads, but $65? That's a lot of money. The one size... Oop, I skipped. Hold on. The Ciate London Glow Primer is $32. The one size translucent setting powder. And it does call it an ultimate blurring setting powder, which I'd actually have to agree with. It also says 14-hour wear. Well, okay. It's $30. And the Grace and Stella eye masks is $24 for a 12-pair box. So $2 a mask set. It's not terrible. So that is it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more of my content, even though it will be changing. And like I said, there will be videos about that here in the future. I'd love to have y'all stick around for the adventure that is ahead. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.